Okay, so we have opened up our simplified elements and principles template off Connect, and we have pasted our scanned paper cut shapes on top. We're going to come down to the right here and label this layer original paper shapes. So that is there, the background is locked. To move this apple, I'm going to click it with this direct selection tool and place it inside the box. If you at any stage need to change the size, you hit Control T or edit free transform, and you can actually change the size of your apple here. Always hold down Shift to maintain proportions. Once you're done, you press enter. Okay, so we're going to work on the next box now. So we hit Alt and then we click and drag. So here an Alt click and drag is an easy way of just copying and pasting your image. Okay, so this next image we're going to call experiment with color, or just color. So you double click the letters and hit and type in color. Okay, so we now have this box here. So if we go back to our notes, it talks about using image adjustments. So we're going to go there and we're going to adjust the color. There's different ways you can do this. You can go into brightness and contrast, color balance. I'm going to look at hue and saturation at the moment. If you change the hue, you'll actually get some different color combinations and come experiment with what it would look like in different situations. By all means, have a bit of a play here and see what you can come up with. Make sure that preview box is checked. Okay, so I've had a play with color. If you ever make a mistake, you can always press Control Z and that will take you back in time. Another way of going back in time is actually opening up your history panel, and that will also take you back in time. Okay, so here's my history panel, and so I've just got these steps here, and I can always move back through those if I need to and I've made a mistake. Okay, so we're going to keep moving. So the next box now, I'm just going to select, use the direct selection tool here and move this apple into the right spot. Experimenting with tone. Okay, we're going to use the magic wand tool and then the gradient tool. So once again, I'm going to Alt click my apple. Now I like that red version better, so I'm actually going to go back to my original paper shape and I'm going to copy that by Alt clicking and dragging, and we're going to use the gradient tool on this one. Okay, so first up we use the magic wand tool over in the corner here. It looks like a magic wand. You can use the W key as a shortcut. We're going to select the red that is here. Now the tolerance at the top, if you select your color and it's not fully selecting, it should, because it's made out of cut paper and there's not different tones. But if it doesn't, you can always change this up the top. And what it does is it makes the magic wand more or less sensitive, and it'll pick up more colors. So 32 is fine for this situation. So I've got the red here. I'm going to come over to this left panel here and I'm going to find the gradient tool. It's hiding behind the gradient bucket here. So I've just selected the gradient bucket and changed it to the gradient tool, and I'm going to now change that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is drag my mouse across this red apple like so, and it creates a gradient. Now I'm going to change the colors that are here on the left because I don't want it to be black and white. Changing them by double clicking them, I'm going to select the original red, and then I'm going to select, let's say, a nice kind of orange. Just subtly, so it's not too different. That one there looks quite nice. I'm going to then select OK, and once again I'm going to draw this gradient on to my apple. Now I'm going to try and line it up with this light flare that's happening here. Okay, so now we've got the apple looking a little bit more 3D through the use of gradient. To deselect and get rid of the little dancing ants, you can hit Control D, or you can also just select the arrow here up the top.